All right, let's jump right in. Today, we're unpacking a literal transformation blueprint for modernizing enterprise finance operations. We're talking all about procure-to-pay outsourcing and specifically how AI-led partners are completely reshaping the financial landscape in 2026. If you're curious about how the most successful organizations are turning their back-office procurement into a massive strategic advantage, you are in exactly the right place.
Okay, let's dive into this. We're going to hit 6 key areas today: the current enterprise finance crisis, why P2P outsourcing is stepping up as the solution, how the end-to-end process actually works, the AI benefits, how to pick the right partner, and finally, where the future of finance is heading. Section 1. The enterprise finance crisis, or as I like to call it, drowning in manual processes. So, let me ask you a question. Is your finance team actually managing strategy, or are they just playing detective, hunting down lost invoices all day? It's kind of ironic, right? You've got these brilliant, highly paid executives wasting their time on missing approvals, duplicate payments, and just massive backlogs of paperwork. It completely bogs down the team, kills scalability, and frankly opens the door to huge compliance risks. It's literally a tale of two worlds. Traditional procurement is a painful, error-prone mess of manual processing and delayed approvals. But modern P2P outsourcing? It's like flipping a switch. You get standardized workflows, AI automation, centralized governance, and real-time reporting. It's that automated, centralized relief you absolutely need when you're trying to escape the rising operational costs of legacy systems. Which brings us to Section 2. Enter P2P outsourcing, the strategic solution for 2026. Now, I want to be super clear here. When we say P2P outsourcing today, we are not just talking about old-school offshoring to find cheap labor. No, scratch that. A modern procure-to-pay outsourcing provider is a highly specialized business partner. They take over your end-to-end procurement and AP operations, but they do it using deep process expertise, advanced analytics, and heavy automation. Basically, they elevate your finance team from a back-office function to a strategic powerhouse. What's the actual scope of what they do? Well, they handle the whole shebang. We're talking supplier onboarding, managing purchase requisitions and POs, totally automating your invoice processing, running the payments, and on top of all that, delivering advanced spend analytics. They are essentially lifting that massive operational and technological weight right off your shoulders.
All right, Section 3, the end-to-end P2P process. Let's visualize the engine.
It really helps to see how this flows in real life, step by step. Step 1 is requisitioning and POs, where automated workflows kick in to enforce compliance and stop rogue spending dead in its tracks. Then, Step 2, invoice processing. This is huge. Digital data capture just takes over. Step 3 routes those approvals instantly. And Step 4 finishes it off with payments and supplier support, optimizing your cash flow and keeping vendors perfectly in the loop through transparent portals. Moving on to Section 4, AI and business benefits. I love to call this the autonomous payoff. Because if you're wondering how on earth do these partners process everything so much faster than an internal team, the answer is AI. It's an absolute game changer. We're talking OCR that extracts invoice data in milliseconds, automated GL coding, machine learning that actively sniffs out duplicate payments, and predictive analytics that actually flag approval bottlenecks before they even happen. The system literally learns and gets smarter every single day. So, the crucial point is, what do you actually get out of this? Well, you get drastically reduced operational costs and lightning-fast invoice processing, for sure. But you also get a vastly improved supplier experience and rock-solid compliance thanks to automated audit trails. And for the CFOs out there, the biggest win is enhanced working capital optimization. You get total control of your spend, allowing you to capture early payment discounts and optimize your payment timing perfectly. Section 5. Selecting your P2P partner. Let's get into a quick buyer's guide. If we look at the landscape in 2026, you've got some incredible, highly specialized options out there. WNS, for example, is huge on AI-led transformation and touchless AP. Accenture brings these massive, large-scale digital procurement ecosystems to the table. Genpact is a total powerhouse for AP automation and global business services. And Infosys BPM is known for robust ERP integration and deep supplier analytics. So how do you actually choose? Well, you've got to evaluate a few non-negotiables. First, look at their AI and automation platform maturity. That's a huge differentiator right now. You also need deep industry expertise and absolutely seamless integration with your specific ERP, whether you're running SAP, Oracle, or Coupa. And of course, if you're a massive enterprise, you need someone with serious global delivery capabilities to handle regional compliance.
Finally, Section 6, the future of finance. Let's look at long-term strategic growth.
Looking ahead through the rest of 2026 and beyond, it's all about intelligent ecosystems. We're moving rapidly toward autonomous invoice processing, generative AI-assisted workflows, and predictive cash flow modeling. The most future-ready organizations are blending human expertise with hyper-automation to achieve completely touchless AP processing. It's honestly pretty wild to see in action.
Which leads us to this big takeaway. Procure-to-Pay outsourcing is no longer just a tactic for operational efficiency. It's a massive strategic lever for enterprise agility, cash optimization, and full-on digital finance transformation. If you're leading a finance team right now, my recommendation is this. Don't just look for a quick cut. Look for a partner that drives operational scalability, compliance, and serious data-driven resilience.
In fact, there's a quote from our source material that just hits the nail on the head. It says, "Procure-to-Pay outsourcing service providers are now playing a central role in helping enterprises build the next generation of intelligent finance operations." I mean, that says it all right there, doesn't it? It's an elevated, technology-driven partnership that's defining modern success.
So I'm going to leave you with this one provocative question as we wrap up today's explainer. Is your procurement operation actually ready for the autonomous future? Think about your workflows, your tech stack, and your team. If your highly paid executives are still hunting down lost invoices manually, well, it might be time to take the leap into modern P2P outsourcing. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today to explore this. Keep learning, keep optimizing, and I'll catch you next time.